Hi everybody, I'm Pam.
And I'm V.
And this is Kindred Vegans. And we are here today to make some crunchy chickpea tacos. But to start out, the first thing we do is make the taco seasoning that goes in it. And I always have made my own for years and years because then you can control what goes in it. If you have to be salt restricted, you can limit the salt. If it's too spicy, you can limit the chili powder, and you don't have any gluten or anything like that in it. So
no MSG either.
Right, no MSG. That's important.
Yeah.
So this is my recipe, and it starts out with chili powder. This is 1 cup and 2 tablespoons of chili powder. And now we're going to add the garlic powder. That is 2.5 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2.5 teaspoons of onion powder, 2.5 teaspoons of oregano, and 1 tablespoon plus 2 teaspoons of paprika.
We're gonna try not to make a mess, but...
Or if we make a mess, that's okay too.
Yeah, because what's cooking without a mess?
And we're moms, so we're used to a mess. Okay, and then I've got cumin. I've got 1/4 cup and 1 tablespoon of cumin in here. And then I have 3 tablespoons and a teaspoon of salt, and I've got 3 tablespoons and a teaspoon of pepper. But like I said, if you want to restrict your salt, just cut back on the salt. But this is what I add.
I'm gonna dump the pepper and move back so I don't sneeze into it. And this is the salt.
And then if you want this spicier, if you like a spicier chili powder, add some hot chili. You can get the, or hotter paprika. You can get the Hungarian paprika.
Cayenne, right? Cayenne would be good.
Cayenne or red pepper flakes or anything like that if you like it spicier. I do not. So this is what I add to mine. And this is what I do at home. I shake it up until it's well combined. And I usually have mine in a canning jar, and I just keep it on the shelf, and this will last me a good long while. And then it's ready to use. Just like that. Let me stir it up a little bit more because I can see a little paprika here on the side.
But it looks so pretty. The color is pretty vibrant.
Yeah, and it's delicious. And my kids love it. The family loves it. And this recipe makes quite a bit, so you'll have it for a while before you have to make more again.
Yeah, I usually put this in like whatever Mexican dish I'm making. I always put like a teaspoon or a tablespoon into it. It just makes a huge difference in flavoring.
And you can use it when I make chili. I will add some of this to chili or any kind of tacos. I will add this to any kind of tacos. It's just an all-around good seasoning mix. And
guys, it smells really good.
And it keeps forever. Yeah. I mean, it'll keep for a long while. These are dry seasonings.
Hey guys, I'm V.
And I'm Pam. And we are back. And we are going to make the vegan ranch aioli to put into our chickpea tacos. Yeah. So that's what we're going to make up now.
And we're going to kind of make it like a mayo first. And we're not adding any oil to this at all. We're doing it oil-free. So it's really healthy. You can put it on sandwiches and everything. And what we have here is 1 block of silken tofu. And we're going to put everything in a blender.
All right, let me see if I can do this. It is really silken.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. What's next?
All right, next we're gonna put red wine vinegar. This is about 2 tablespoons. Then we have some maple syrup. That's 1 tablespoon. We're going to put about 1 tablespoon of lemon juice as well. And we're going to add some spices, some herbs to it. We're using salt. That's about 1 teaspoon of salt. This is garlic powder. That's 1 teaspoon. Onion powder, about 1 teaspoon. And dry mustard, about 1 teaspoon.
All right. They don't want to cooperate. All right. I'm getting there. And this is the basis for the mayonnaise part.
Yeah.
And then we're going to add some more
herbs, fresh herbs and everything, and make it more like an aioli. So, here we go, guys. All right.
There, now you have the mayonnaise. And if you let that cool and sit, it'll actually thicken up a little bit.
Yeah. And you can, this is good, and you can keep this in the refrigerator for at least 2 weeks covered. And we're adding the herbs to it.
We've got about 1/4 cup of fresh chopped basil, and then we have about 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped, okay, come on.
That dill smells really good.
I know, dill. So that's about 2 tablespoons of the fresh chopped dill that we're adding in here, and it'll make it nice and green. And you could add whatever herbs you want.
Do you want me
to
to pulse
this.
it up?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give it a quick pulse because I don't want the herbs to start bruising in there. So I'll just. Do you want more?
Just one more. Yeah, that looks really good. We'll show you what it looks like, and then I think we're ready to assemble the chickpea tacos.
Here's what it looks like.
Can you see?
I don't want to spill it, but we'll show you in a little while what it looks like. We want it to chill so we can see how it firms up.
All right.
All right.
We'll be back. Okay, now we're going to assemble our crunchy chickpea tacos. This is my kids' favorite dish. I usually make this up at least once a month, keep it in the refrigerator. It'll keep for a week in there, and then they can come and grab it and put it in a flour tortilla or on a slice of bread and have their crunchy chickpea tacos. Now this is shredded cabbage, purple cabbage, and the green cabbage, yellow cabbage, and some carrot in here. I just got the pre-shredded because that makes it a whole lot easier, but if you want, you can certainly shred it yourself. The same with the taco seasoning. We made up our taco seasoning, but if it's easier for you, you can certainly buy taco seasoning, and the same with the aioli. You could just use the veganaise or another vegan mayonnaise to do this. It's up to you how much time you have. Okay, so I've got the cabbage. I'm going to add, this is 1 diced onion. Let's add that in. Onion. I don't know. Where did I get the accent?
We're bringing the French out in the Mexican.
Where did I get that accent? I don't know. Okay. We have 2 cans of drained and rinsed garbanzos. You could certainly cook garbanzos if you wanted to. Told you, it's going to be tight in that bowl.
Guys, we're going to wing this. We got this.
And I have, this looks like maybe a 1/3 cup of chopped cilantro, but you can put in however much you want. But you do need the cilantro. That adds a huge flavor to this.
Yeah, that's a pretty color too.
And then I usually just eyeball the mayo or the aioli and the taco seasoning. So I'm just going to pour it in, and then we're going to see how it looks. And then I may add some more. I know, I told you, it's going to be a bowl full. You mix, I'm going to sprinkle this on.
All right.
I use probably between 1/4 and 1/2 cup of the taco seasoning because there is a significant amount here. I wanted to help you. Keep going, it'll get there, I promise.
It's a good workout before you leave.
Burn off a few calories.
Yeah, before you add some. I mean, it's good calories, and gosh, my mouth's watering here.
I think it needs a little bit more.
Yeah, it needs more.
And the taco seasoning has everything you need. There's salt in there and pepper in there, so you really don't need any other seasoning in here.
All right.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, and so this is what we're going to do. We have some toasted Ezekiel bread, we have some corn tortillas, and we have flour tortillas, the small flour tortillas here. And this is not a hot taco or anything like that. You just serve it cold, which is why my kids love it, because they can grab it and go. But here is some, there's a plate right there. I'm just going to put some on the Ezekiel bread. See, wouldn't that be so good?
There you go, guys.
And here's some corn tortilla.
Can I take a bite?
You sure can. I think you've had it before, haven't you? Haven't I made it before?
It's really good.
And we'll do a flour tortilla. Because I don't know what your kids would like. I know they're waiting for it.
This is really good, guys. And as you can see, it's really healthy too.
And it's really quick. These things, you can have the taco seasoning made up ahead, you can have the mayo or the aioli made up ahead, or you can purchase pre-made, and then it's just throwing it together. I mean, it's really simple, really delicious, healthy. There's no oil added to it.
You guys should try this out. It's really good.
And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to our videos, and you'll keep seeing this. And we'll have all the recipes for this will be on our blog at kindredvegans.com.
All right, guys. We're signing off now because we gotta go eat these. So.